Welcome back, family. Listen, I am so happy to be here today, but before I get into why I'm so happy, I just wanted to come on and offer my apologies. I have not been on my YouTube channel in several months, and I have reasons, but it's not abandoned. I think I just needed to learn. I needed time to learn. I needed time to develop. I needed time to study and do research. And so now that I have a feel for the algorithm, my audience, what needs to go on my channel, I feel a lot better about it. So let's do what we came here to do and get into it. This is Model Muse. This is the inaugural Model Muse, which is my show that is going to focus on my modeling career. It is rare to see a model like myself. And so when people see me, they have this instant connection and they want to know more about me. They have this intrigue that just is very enjoyable from my perspective. So this is the show for you if you're interested in knowing more about my modeling life. Okay, so let's rewind. Okay, I'm so sorry for stepping away for so long, you guys. It's been like 8 or 9 months since I was on my YouTube channel. I did have a good run, like in those first testing months when I first began, and I'm very proud of the analytics that I was able to see behind the scenes when it came to who was watching, where people were watching from, the comments, the things that I just had no idea people would even relate to. It all showed right in the analytics. And so I'm very excited to have more opportunities to watch as the heartbeat of my YouTube channel becomes, a lot more steady and strong. Okay, so first, Model Muse. I took a break from modeling. I was modeling for a little bit when I was younger. I told my mom I didn't want to do it anymore. Let it go for years and years and years. But when people ask you constantly everywhere you go if you're a model, you feel like you're cheating the world when you continue to say no. So I just figured, okay, let me just go ahead. But the reality of my situation, you guys, is that I'm Lena Harvey. I'm the Queen Warrior herself. I'm a sickle cell survivor. I'm a 40-year-old mom, and people love me. And so I feel like I should stop cheating people. I should stop starving people because people love to see my face and engage, right? But during those 8 months while I was away, I realized 2 things. One, the first thing was that I needed development. I needed inner development. And I also needed to be placed in the right rooms. I needed to be placed in the right settings. And so I started my prayer journal. I started thinking about, how do I want people to see me? How do I want to see myself? And I want to see myself, of course, through God's eyes. And, when you start praying big prayers like that, like, Lord, show me who I am through your eyes. Oh my gosh. If it's not terrifying, it ain't the truth. Okay. And so I stopped uploading back in September, if you guys remember, if you recall, I was flying high on a brand new treatment that had worked so well for me. Remember? Starts with an O, right? I was on that medication, on that treatment for my sickle cell disease, you guys, and it was working so well, you guys. In the middle of Sickle Cell Awareness Month, 2024, September, it was globally recalled. like very suddenly. Okay. Essentially, I literally felt like the rug had been pulled from under me, like of my whole world, like my life. I felt like someone just came along and just took the floor away from my feet, like from under my feet. And I hate that feeling because it's very powerless. It's a very powerless feeling, and I'm not a powerless person. So I had to like deal with those feelings. I was devastated. I am not going to lie. When I first got the news from a good friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, whom I need to check in with as well, by the way, my husband found me in a puddle on my side of the bed, just completely screaming into a pillow and tears because I was sick with the thought of my sickle cell essentially regressing and going back to where it had been, those 2.5 years prior. I just kept thinking about, oh my gosh, I cannot go back. I can't go back. I cannot go back to the constant pain, the fatigue that feels like you're laying under, y'all know those weighted blankets, right? Fatigue is like that, but it's like a super heavy blanket that you literally cannot even get up from. You want to get up, but you cannot. I knew that was coming back. I knew that the joint symptoms would be coming back. I knew it, bursitis, all these other things that would come back. I knew, and I'm just like, and I was devastated. But you guys, I wasn't trying to stay there long because I'm the queen warrior herself. And I don't have time to give the devil, pity and sorrow. So I was like, all right, girl, let's go ahead and get it together. But you guys, I still had to do like 5 to 7 days in the hospital from withdrawal of that medicine. And now I'm not saying the name of the medicine for legal reasons. And so these are all things that are relevant to my modeling journey because I am #more than a model. Me fighting for my life is my platform. My platform is me. I am my own hero by way of God. Y'all know what I mean? I continue to slash my victimhood mindset over and over again. And I challenge you to do the same thing. Every time you think, oh my gosh, it's me. No, it's not. No, it's not. Someone else has the exact same thing, and somebody else has it worse and worse and worse. I don't care what the situation is. The change happens when you decide to become your own hero. Because I realized nobody was coming to save me a long time ago. And now the fruits of my labor are beginning to sprout. And I am super excited about it. Because while I am here, while I am healthy, no matter what, no matter if there is no magic pill, right? We all know that, right? No matter what treatment comes, no matter what treatment goes, I am still going to be on a health journey that is blessed by God. Nothing is going to make that any less true. And so I take solace in my faith journey, and every day it rewards me. Every moment it rewards me. Even right now, as I am grieving alongside a dear sister friend of mine, even in these moments, God is, So I did all that. And ironically, after that happened during Sickle Cell Awareness Month, no less, is when I was suddenly taken off this medicine and had to, do a stint in the hospital. I realized that I was able to like legit recover faster and regain my footing because of the support system that I have. And I say it with like a pregnant pause, because if you don't have a support system, it's your fault. You got to find somebody. It's a two-way street. Nobody's going to be there for you unless you're there for them as well. So find somebody to be there for. Find someone to be there for so that someone can be there for you. Right? So, I'm thankful to every single person who was there for me. And there will be more about that time period coming up in, future shows. And I'm excited to be able to continue to share these moments with you all, because they're important. So please stay tuned. But as for the inaugural episode of Model Muse, last you saw of me, I was walking for the one and only Ruth E. Carter herself. Okay. Here in my city, on the historic stage of the Madam C.J. Walker Theater. My mind is blown. Okay. Modeling for my dear friend and internationally known Nikki Blaine of Nikki Blaine Couture. Okay. Y'all know that cape. Okay. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all saw that cape. And of course, the crown of locks styled by the stylish stylist himself, Terry Baptiste. You guys, I am living my girlhood dreams as a model with a platform. See, when you're young, you don't understand the platform part. You as a child, you think, oh, I would love to be a model. Like, I would love that, right? But as an adult, you realize, well, you have to have something behind that. But who are you, though? And who I am is someone who has had to battle time and time again for my life. I've had to preserve myself above, like, all boards. Like, I have had to take intentional care of my entire body, mind, and soul since I was a young child, and realized, I'm not like everybody else. And so now that I have my platform, and now that I am able to truly live an authentic life that has harmony and alignment, I'm pleased. And I like to think that one day, once I have shown everything that there is to show, that God wants me to show, one day he'll be pleased as well, I hope. Okay. So yes. So that's where you guys last saw me. I was on that stage. Ruth E. Carter had on these like neon orange pumps. Like, oh my gosh. Her suit was like this eggplant, like draped, like you could tell she was just like, she just thought, and she was like boop boop, and it was just like, it just appeared out of nowhere. Like her spirit, I'm like, just hearing about, you guys remember those shoes with the fish in them from what, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker? I grew up watching that, and those shoes, and to have modeled in a show with the woman that thought of and created those very shoes. I'm talking about full circle, baby. That's the life I'm trying to live. She don't have to know my name. She doesn't need to know my name. That thing happened for me. I was there. I was there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So tonight, I am pretty sure that the Queen Warrior herself has caught the eye at that very same fashion show of local legendary designer and model agent, Miss Alpha Blackburn. Okay. Now, you can read all about, oh my gosh, I don't have my book, but I'll insert the book. You can read all about the history of the Indianapolis Blackburn family in a book that I stole from my mom's house. I'll give it back when I'm done, but you know, you can read, like, I am the full circleness of my life right now. The harmony, the alignment that is happening, you guys are bearing witness to, it's going to bless you. So please continue to keep an eye and an ear out for me, because you know, a little birdie told me that there might be a New York Fashion Week scout coming this summer to, like, maybe the Indianapolis Black Expo summer celebration. We'll see. 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 Right? And so I'm just thinking in my mind, like, wow, I mean, I'm just wondering if there's going to be anything going on that's going to blow everybody else's mind this year. Like, my mind has been blown, because when I tell you that I have heard that Fashion Bomb Daily is going to be, you know, poking around Indy, honey, if I end up by any way means any way modeling New York Fashion Week, y'all are gonna see a whole new side of me. Y'all gonna be like, who let her out of the Midwest? And so you know, I mean, who would have thought, you know, a 40-year-old, you know, mom, you know, 40-year-old basketball mom, track mom, sickle cell warrior, with, you know, 100% natural body, okay, including, you know, the gap on the side, you know what I'm saying, and from the Midwest, no less, could end up possibly modeling for New York Fashion Week. That's God. If you or someone you know has sickle cell disease, please visit www.sicklecellmedicaladvocacy.org for proper sickle cell education and training from the doctor in a patient's body herself, Dr. Simone Yuan. If you are a sickle cell family in the state of Indiana and need assistance, please go to themartincenter.org. The Indiana Sickle Cell Consortium is an affiliation of medical professionals, entities, community-based organizations, patients, and caregivers who are committed to the SCD cause. Say hello to your co-chair, yours truly, the Queen Warrior herself, and join us at www.indianasicklecell.org.